Selah. There is a river whose streams shall make glad the city of God, the holy place of the tabernacle of the Most High. God is in the midst of her, she shall not be moved. God shall help her just at the break of dawn. The nations raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, and the earth melted. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. And in this, I know that this body seeks to protect the life of innocent, unborn children. And I know as a majority, if we were able to get a vote, we would send this to the people of Alabama to make personhood, to define when personhood begins, when life begins in this state. And we had this bill on the calendar, and there was a filibuster that was able to beat it last week. And I just feel compelled to make one last attempt to try and do anything I can to protect those unborn children. And I know it's not going to be the will of the Rules Chairman, but I have an amendment to the calendar that I'd like to offer.
All right, going to offer a substitute calendar, Mr. Henry. Our clerk received the substitute.
Okay.
Substitute the House Resolution 350 by Representative Henry.
And it's essentially taking your calendar and just adding on the first page before Representative Brown, insert the following: Representative Henry, House Bill 300, personhood, defined to include humans from the moment of fertilization, the constitutional amendment. Thank you, sir.
All right, members, Mr. Henry has offered a substitute special order calendar. Mr. McCutcheon of Madison.
Mr. Speaker, I respect Representative Henry's plea to put this bill on the calendar, and the issue that he's talking about is very near and dear to many of our hearts. But there are other pro-life bills as well as other pieces of legislation that are also very, very important. And as Rules Chairman, I have always stood with my committee and the calendars that we put on the floor. For me to open up that door now, there's other bills that would come and be significant and have issues to be placed on the calendar as well, which would just not be germane to what we're trying to do here in the last few days, so I will table the motion.
All right, members, the gentleman, Mr. Henry of Morgan, has offered a substitute special order calendar. The gentleman, Mr. McCutcheon, now moves to lay that substitute upon the table. If you're in favor of the tabling motion, your vote is aye. If you're opposed, your vote is no. The clerk will lock the machine, and members will vote. All the members voted. The clerk will lock the machine and record the vote. 52 ayes, 37 nays, and the substitute is laid upon the table. All right, Mr. Rogers of Jefferson, you seeking recognition?